Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talking Stick Tarot. I am going to do a tarot reading today, and we'll see the energy. When I first started to shuffle, on the split, I saw the Hermit, which tells me that you could be, in a period of going within, isolation, perhaps seeking answers of some sort. I also recognize that we are in a very new energy right now. But let's see what we have for this particular group here. And I'm just kind of pulling them as I'm guided. Bottom of the deck is Two of Earth. Making a choice. Okay. So we have the Nine of Air. This particular card in this deck I see as leadership, of gathering your soul tribe. And I'm just going to turn off the light over here, you guys. I hope it's not too dark for you to see, but I think it's better than having that glare upon the cards. So we have the Nine of Air crossing. We have the King of Earth. Driving force is the Queen of Air. Queen of Water. The Emperor. The Ace of Water. The Six of Fire. The Ace of Fire. The Eight of Fire. And the Nine of Fire. Oh my goodness, you guys, that is a lot of fire. Wow. There is definitely a new inspiration, ideas, that kind of thing that is coming in right now. I said it felt like new energy. But your energy here is the Nine of Air. Best possible outcome here is the Nine of Fire. And this particular Nine of Fire, I see it as, pulling in a wish, something happening that you have been working toward. And the nines to me also speak about ourself on a personal level. Who are we on a personal scale, our own journey. And this talks to me about being on a long soul's journey. And you are now at the place where you are coming to a spot of being able to receive those rewards. This eight of fires here in this deck, those of you that watch me know that I see it as pulling in a childhood dream. And this to me is about pulling in a wish as well, making a wish. But this is more as we age. This is childhood. So this dream has been ongoing for a very, very long time. You are stepping into a role of leadership here, especially with the Emperor being here as well. Stable, strong, courageous in what you're doing. You are emotionally stable and using intelligent means, as well as your earthly wealth, your material wealth. This is really, really balanced within this area with this Ace of Water coming towards you. This is, really something that you love, the beginning of something that you love. And I see the Pearl of Wisdom sitting here with this seahorse as well. So this is something that's about to really burst open for you. I feel like moving into some completely new energy that you're, with this Six of Fire being here. The Six of Fire traditionally is about being in victory, right? You're victorious in something that you have done. You have won. And you may even be traveling, but I really see this once again as a group. Like I really feel a sense of community within this, a really powerful sense of community. With the two of earth being here on the bottom, you do have a choice to make, but we always have a choice to make. That's life. It is full of choices. Which road will we take? Will we take the less traveled or the well-beaten path? What will we take? And with this nine of fires being here, this best possible, even this eight of fire, like I feel like this card is something that you wanted as a child that you never thought was possible. That is what, the fear is, right? It feels impossible. Feels impossible. But it's not. It's really not. And I mean, again, the 8 and the 8 is the 9, right? Pulling in what you love, through inspiring action. The people around you are inspiring you. Your surroundings, whatever it is that you're doing around you is inspiring you. You may have come into what feels like possibly a new soul tribe. You may have new members. You may be connecting with those members in a really soulful way. You may have a way of recognizing one another, recognizing your struggle, and being inspired by one another's journey is what this is really, really feeling like here to me today. I mean, the readings lately have been really incredible and beautiful, and the challenge that I am seeing within the thread of the readings is really believing in ourselves and saying, "Hey, I dreamed this, and it's coming true." It is about believing in our dreams, believing in magic, believing in ourselves, that we really can manifest a beautiful life, that we can have a joyful life, that we can create that life that we dreamed of as a child. Whatever that is for you, you may have dreamed of having a beautiful family, a loving relationship. You may have dreamed of being a singer, and you're about to step onto the stage. Maybe you're in a spiritual quest as I am here with this, and you are beginning to realize that people are beginning to notice you, to see your worth, to recognize that energy because you have stepped into a space of a healed being, and you are now attracting that energy to you. It's really beautiful energy, you guys. It's really beautiful energy. So let's see what we have here for the oracle. What can they give us for the oracle? It's hard to believe when we have, dreams for a lifetime. When they begin to manifest, it's really hard for us to believe and to not sabotage ourselves within that. We have cosmic connection here, cosmic connection with the number 11. The 11 talks to me about the teacher, the mentor. So you may be moving into a teaching role. Maybe you're looking for a mentor or a teacher, someone to reach out to, someone that is inspiring to you, that you have come across, someone that you see that is really, standing in their power, that is full of wisdom and love, free, a true leader through softness. Okay. Someone that is willing to share their wealth, whatever that is, whether it be wisdom, love, whatever it is, whatever they have in their little chest of abundance. Okay. Whoever this is for as well, this collective is working very much on healing their throat chakra. I'm having a hard time with my throat chakra as I'm speaking. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. This is talking about shedding old beliefs. So you maybe have come across someone that has really inspired you with all this, with all of this fire here, to really step into, your own spiritual path in the realization that just being, living, breathing, and doing what you love is a spiritual path. Because when we live in that state of love, that is what we project. And love is the highest frequency. So it's talking to me about that. And then we have skywriting, the fades. I did feel something about, pardon me, about writing or something within that too. So it could even be something like that. What is this? Feels like, I don't know, almost like seeing, and maybe with this cosmic connection card as well, the falling angel, that you are brought something, some kind of information or some kind of realization, epiphany, with the Queen of Air being here as well, that you are brought that kind of an epiphany that really changes your outlook here on how you view things. With this card saying the fates, that is something that is meant to happen. Interesting. So let's just I'm going to pull from this deck and I'm just going to see if they have any kind of advice for you over the next few days. And this is from whenever you find this reading. So do you have any advice to this group? There's quite a bit of cards there. Spirit. All right. It's a little bit dim lighted in here so you guys can see this. I can put my glasses on. There's the Emperor again, you guys. You're being asked to stand in your power. With the King of Pentacles being here, the Emperor twice, all the nines that are here, you're being asked to stand in your power. Fate isn't always destiny. Okay? We can choose our own path. With the Two of Earth being here, we have choice as well. Interesting, what's the bottom of this? Eight of Swords, yeah, feeling all tied up. So we have the Emperor here. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is really slow moving energy, but steady. Ten of Cups. This is everything you want. The Rainbow of Blessings. Seven of Cups. Choices. Right? The King of Cups. Now you got the King and the Queen of Cups. The Hierophant. The Teacher. Like I said, it felt like a teacher connection here somewhere. Can't remember where it was. But it felt like a teacher connection. You might be looking for a mentor or something like that. And the Ace of Swords, clarity. Yeah, it feels like, really moving into that state of joy and love by taking control within your own life. It's been a long path, but now what you want. You feel, that you want, and you realize you wanted this from the time you were a very young child, but you were afraid to go after it because for some reason you were told it was unattainable, and it is attainable, and that is what you are being told now. So whatever that dream is, don't be afraid to reach out and grab it. Okay, beautiful souls. That is your reading for today. Thank you for joining me as always and co-creating within this space. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.